There it goes. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, everybody had a good night. Everybody stayed safe during the storms. It was pretty nasty over here for a minute. That's okay. We survived. Still pretty much raining, though. It's been raining for all week. So, what just happened? Okay, that was weird. Hopefully, this thing's working. Not quite sure what just happened there. It's actually been quiet here this morning. Not sure how long that'll last, but it's been, I haven't heard my neighbors, so that's new. Storm was definitely loud last night. It was pretty. Lots and lots of lightning. All the bad weather stayed south of us. We just got wind and thunderstorms and a flood warning, which will be over in, I think, a couple minutes. I'm not sure. Not sure if they extended it because I live right by the Muskegon River. No, it's over now. So we're still under a flood watch until Friday at 2 a.m. So, oh well. Tired of the rain, ready for it to go away. This weather's stupid. It's been in the 70s here pretty much all week. And on Sunday, it's supposed to drop in the 30s, but then go right back up to the 60s. It's stupid. That's why I'm always sick. Michigan weather this time of the year sucks. So hopefully everybody's having a good morning, getting everything done they need to. It's actually ready for this live this morning. That hardly ever happens. I'm terrible with that. So oh, it's warm. It's really warm here. It sucks. Even after the severe weather, it's warm. So it's not supposed to be as warm as yesterday, though. It's only supposed to be the high of like 68. It was 74 yesterday. So the storms did not get down a bit, but not terrible. Saving my gas bill for sure without running the heater. Good morning. How you doing? I wish the breeze would come into the window. I can see the trees moving, but there's hardly any breeze. It's blowing the other way. Me too. And I'm really warm. And I shouldn't be because it's not like terribly. It's warm outside. Yeah. I wish the breeze would come in here. I had to close my window last night. That wind was, it got like crazy for a minute. The rain was just drilling my windows. There were two tornadoes, um, both a little bit south of, well, one a little bit south of here, and the other one way south of here. So, but it was really pretty. Good lightning. And then when it like just started raining, I finally fell asleep. So, because we had tornado warning for about 15 minutes last night. That's why my weather app was playing when I took the video out my window, but yeah, no, nope. I love hearing the sound of the rain. Wish I could be outside, but it's still raining in my balcony. Hey Trey, how are you? Good morning. My balcony, which this has never happened, is drenched from, I mean, the whole thing. My sliding glass door and everything got drenched, and that's never happened. I've never had the rain come in that far on my porch before. Well, I don't mind getting wet. It's just my phone uh don't like getting wet, so it's not like raining that hard right now. It's just sprinkling, but and my stand is broken, so I'm not sure how much wind it could handle. So you're not late. I just started. That's okay. You never have to be sorry for coming. It's never too late. So then birds are definitely happy out there today. No problem. You have any plans today, Venture? I gotta clean up a little and that's it. Awesome. Hope you have a good time. So you're busy today. How was your mama's birthday? Did she have a good day? I know there were lots of people there. So Trying to figure out what I keep hearing. That's good. I'm glad that she had a good day. I see my son just went live. So, I hope it at least stops raining for a little bit this afternoon. Dry up some. Who's that, Trey? Which band? Oh, yeah. Good band. There's got to be people over at the in the parking lot of the power station again. My neighbors are up. I cursed myself by saying it's been quiet. Oh well. I haven't figured out, besides cleaning up a little, because there's not much to do, what I want to do. I wonder if there's baseball today. I know we won last night, 2-1. Not till 6:40. Of course, they're doing because they're in Kansas City. So no, that's wrong. They're at home. Normally, when they're at home, they do day games, but oh well. Wonder if it'll actually be on my TV. That's the question. Will the game be on? If I can actually get the game, I might come on and watch it with everybody, but for as much as I pay to have TV and stuff, you would think I'd be able to watch any game I wanted to, but just sometimes, I guess. Just depends on what channel or what app they decide to play on tonight. They actually played the whole game before the storms even started. Think, well, the lightning started around here at about 9:30, but the storms didn't hit until closer to 10:30, because they got to come across the lake. So, but yeah, it's definitely quiet in here. I thought my neighbors were up, but that might have been the landlord opening the shed outside. So I have to go talk to her on Friday. I'm ready for it to be Friday though. Definitely ready for it to be Friday, regardless of the weather. So, they didn't even come out and start working out here yesterday until 1:30, 2 o'clock, and they're supposed to close at 3 or 3:30, which makes no sense. But of course, they didn't close at 3:30, so I don't get that. The office hours are supposed to be from 8 to 3:30. That's if somebody's in the office. Because I think they're only here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Well, the maintenance man usually here pretty much every day unless he goes to another apartment complex to work because they manage, I think it's the housing commission. I'm not sure. I just know that they don't come on the weekends, so it's the only time I can guarantee that I can go and chill and smoke without getting bothered. Good morning, Raymond. How are you? Man, people had me rolling yesterday. I can't post anything today, and I don't know why. I am, thank you. It's nice to see you, too. Still sick, though. Like, oh well. At least it wasn't like last week. It's not like it was last week, if I can speak. So, talked to my mom yesterday. So, the weather's just got everybody all messed up. Everybody's sick. Like, maybe not if you live downstate, but this part of Michigan, yeah. Aw, so cute. Now you got grandkitties. That's adorable. I had a little chihuahua. His name was Chico, and he wound up getting my mom's dog pregnant. And they were Chihuahua Terrier mixes, and they were so freaking adorable. Yeah, yeah, that'd be a good idea. That way you don't have more grandkitties. I'm surprised she only had four. You got lucky. So you definitely got lucky. Aw, she a good mama, taking care of them. I bet you they're adorable. A nephew might be outside. I know, yeah, I I'm not going to claim that doesn't happen to me all the time because it does. Like, if I autocorrect, it sabotages me, I swear. Since I've got this phone, I've always said the autocorrect is out to get me because, like, I would try to post something or go to post something or a comment on YouTube or make a comment on YouTube, and it would take random words and turn them into curse words or dirty words that I never say. And I'd have to, like, I would always catch it pretty quick, but one time I almost didn't and it would have been bad. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Somebody's kids outside. No, it's not the baby downstairs. So, sure, it's my nephew, probably. I think he's the old kid around here that don't go to school. So, how's Miss Norma? I actually remembered to turn my phone down this morning. It seems like every time I go live, I forget to turn my phone down and then I hit a button and my YouTube comes on for no reason. Yeah, there's people over in that parking lot. I was wondering what happened. Welcome back. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. I was thinking you were being awful quiet. Like, I mean, sometimes you are, but yeah. Boy, I wish the weather would clear up just a little. Yep, yep. I think there's birds on my balcony. That's good. Glad you got it on the charger so I can charge. Good morning. I'm not even gonna try with that screen name because I'll slaughter it. So, I actually remembered to plug my phone in, this one that I use for my lives, anyways. So it's fully charged. I was on it today. I was ready for everything. Hardly ever do that. Normally, I always forget something or lose something, like right before or right after I start my life. Boy. So they released a list of Democrats running in 2028, or sort of a list, because I don't think I can see Gavin Newsom not running for president, and he's not on the list. But Kamala Harris is. And like, that's a whole boatload of stupid. Boy. But I put up a post yesterday and the comments were hilarious. You're like, I don't even know how to understand the shit that comes out of her mouth. Can't decipher it in any way because it makes absolutely no sense. People are like, she couldn't have really said this, and she did. I don't want another, however long they run for presidency before the elect. If I have to hear her like at all, I'm gonna lose my mind. She should stay home with her husband and get drunk. It's what she does best. Like, I don't even know why she would consider rerunning. That's double it down on stupid in the biggest way I've ever seen. The white dude she's married to. I don't know his name, but the white dude she's married to. That's all I know about him. And I still don't know what ethnicity she is. Oh no, that's Ilhan Omar. Kamala Harris was the one who ran for president against Trump in 24. You're talking about Ilhan Omar. She's the one who married her brother. So she's in big trouble. She's under investigation from the Department of Justice and the Treasury and JD Vance and the new fraud team that Trump set up that JD Vance is running. So, and then I know we all heard about the Eric Swalwell um, crap. It's kind of hard to miss. Girls start or women he worked with and stuff started coming forward and accusing him of misconduct. Uh, I'll say it that way, so, so that they don't drop my life against various women. And reportedly, some of them are underage. Anyhow, he resigned yesterday. So, yeah, he resigned from running for office, running for what he was running for the day before yesterday. And then yesterday, after they found out that some of them were minors, he resigned from Congress too. Yeah, I mean, there's women coming forward and telling on him. So, not smart. Not smart at all. But there was also a Republican that had to resign for having an affair. And then the woman he was having an affair with offed herself after they broke up. So he's gone too. And then in Florida, that Sheila, I can't think of her last name. She stole millions of dollars, like $5 million from the COVID relief fund. And her and her family did. and all kinds of other stuff. So she might be gone. And then there's the Republican in Florida. Uh, I can't think of his name right now, but he's got to go through an ethics hearing because he's saying that what they're accusing him of is not true. But I think it's pretty much the same, along the same lines of Eric Swalwell and that. So it's ridiculous. I think they should all go, except for John Kennedy. He's got to stay. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Eric Swalwell, especially, because he drugged women or got them so drunk that they couldn't consent. So he should definitely, definitely have jail time. So can't disagree with that. I think they all do. I don't, I'm not a party person where, oh, it's the Democrats, so they should get jail time, but Republicans are okay. That's not a fact. I think everyone that can be proven has done that kind of misconduct in our government should be gone. Like when you're a private citizen and you have your private life, that's on you and God. But when you're a public servant and you're supposed to be working for the people and not, there is no polite way of saying screwing them, literally and figuratively. Um, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. So, yeah, it's do as I say, not as I do. That's what my mom used to say to me growing up. Because you tell me not to do something, and I'm like, but you do it. She's like, do as I say, not as I do. Really? How you expect that to work? Like, you're the one that's setting the examples, not me. So, a little bit of breeze finally coming in here. Feels much better than it did at the beginning of the live stream. It's like, hasn't been below 50 during the night at all this week, so I haven't had my heat running. Supposed to get, I think, down to 31 one night and two nights in the 30s, which sucks because I was hoping that the 30s were done, but it's Michigan. The daytime high for Sunday is not supposed to be much above the 30s. Yeah, Sunday is supposed to be 41. It's supposed to be 78 Friday, 57 Saturday, and 41 Sunday. And then it's supposed to jump back up. This weather's ridiculous. But at least it's not like the 20s and 30s during the day anymore. I was over that. It was really cold this winter. Lots of snow. More snow than we've got since the entire time I've been back in the state. So, when I came back here, we had snow in Tennessee, and there was no snow here. Have a good day. Thank you for coming in. Congratulations on the little kitties. It was good to see you too. So, you still sitting outside, Benjer? Love you too. Are you guys supposed to get storms today? Ooh, that's no good. Ah, that's good. Be careful, please. No, you're lucky. I know it's supposed to get really nasty in some parts of Texas. So we still got a chance for severe storms tonight. And we've had them for the last 2 nights in a row. Nothing like it was last night, though. There were like 30 tornado warnings at once or something like that across Michigan and Wisconsin. And there was one in Illinois, too. It was busy. It's actually early this year for severe weather. So last year, around this time, it was still deciding on whether the snow wanted to melt or not. So the birds are happy though, and all the robins are back, which makes me happy. I love robins, they're my favorite. So when I lived in my other apartment, they would fly up and land on the edge of my porch and chill there. The Not my porch, my balcony, the rail on my balcony. So I'd hang up a bird feeder if I was allowed. You're not allowed to do that. Makes no sense, but I guess. People downstairs have bird feeders. And I think a few apartments on the other side upstairs have bird feeders. So I don't know. I might try to find one that like connects to the railing, slides down on the railing, fill it with bird food. My favorite time of the summer is when the hummingbirds start coming around. They're so cute. When I lived in Tennessee, my mom had hummingbird feeders uh, in her tree. And this was before my papa died, my dad. Um, he would go out there and pull one of the little fake flowers off there and hold it in his hand and the hummingbirds would come down and land on it on his hand. I remember being on the phone talking to a friend one day, sitting on my mom's front porch, and this hummingbird, I wasn't paying attention. It came down, and when they get that close to you, they sound like a giant freaking bumblebee. I'm allergic to bees, so that scared the crap out of me. And I almost dropped the phone, and it looked at me, and I looked at it, and it went flying. It took off, but scared the crap right out of me. They used to fly past your head really fast, and you wouldn't see them, so you wouldn't know if it was a bumblebee or not. Because some of them bumblebees in Tennessee are freaking huge. So, cheers, Alan. How are you this morning? Sprinkling a little bit, but the wind isn't blowing hard enough to. It's not coming through my window, so certainly would have last night if I didn't shut it. I'm okay, thank you. Ready for the rain to go away, though. It's not going to. It's supposed to rain for the rest of the week. Oh well. Well, at least they won't have to worry about hiring a lawn man here this year. Well, maybe for the side yards, but not for this backyard because they tore it up. There's like a strip of grass, maybe this wide, that's completely untouched, like in front of the porches of the apartment. That's it. The rest of the yard is just a crappy, muddy mess. Because they started putting in that new playground in November, right before it started snowing, for no good reason. Like, I don't know why they thought they could do that. Makes no sense to me, but it's still not done. It's still sitting there in pieces. Um, so yeah, they drove through the yard with all the equipment in their trucks and shit, and they tore the whole yard up. I even asked him, I was like, "Are you going to have somebody come in here and fix this yard?" He goes, "No." I was like, "Okay, that's a smooth choice." Want people to live here, but your whole backyard looks like shit. Like they want to put me on a waiting list for another apartment here. They want me to move again, but I don't think I want to move into another apartment here. Oh well, I'll figure it out. At this point, the state has just got me hurt. I mean, I love it here. It's pretty and stuff, but some of the shit that's going on with like taxes, gas taxes, and other stuff that the Democrats are doing to destroy the state, it's just hard to live here. Like, you got Muslims taking over whole cities like Dearborn. God forbid you're like a regular white American to walk down them streets. So, like, the state's pretty messed up, but like, if I could live anywhere in Michigan, I would probably want to live in the Upper Peninsula if it wasn't so expensive because it's just all nature out there. It's really pretty. The only difference between this part of the state and that part of the state are the bears and mooses, and it's a lot smaller. So, them birds are certainly chatty today. Normally something or someone scared them off by now, but it has been pretty quiet, which is weird. That happens, and then I forget I'm supposed to be paying attention for noises, and somebody stomps or drops something or thunks, and it scares the crap out of me. The little girl downstairs was having fun yesterday. They had her out running around in the yard. She was just screaming and having a good time. It was cute. It's quite a muddy mess out there now. So, could be worse. We could be flooded, but the river's still in its banks, so it's good. It's high, but it's good. It's been raining a lot. Like, we've gotten like 4 inches of rain in the last few days, maybe five. I'm really tired of the cloudy crap though. Ready for the sun to come out. It's quiet in chat too. I don't know if there's one person here, two people here. I'm getting different things. I hate YouTube sometimes. Like, it never works right. Ever. You could have 20 people in the room and it would show one or two. Now it's switched. Now my phone's showing two, my computer's showing one. That's hilarious. You'd think they would show the same number at the same time. They're hooked to the same stream, but oh well. Then again, my computer is behind. Yeah, quiet is good. It's really nice. So, it's because I spend all night stomping around, is why it's quiet right now. They certainly weren't quiet last night. So, that's the maintenance man. Yeah, a little bit, but not as much as I would have liked to. It stormed, pretty late, and then by the time they quieted down, and yeah, I don't know what they do up there during the night. Like, they sound like they have a wrestling match. Like, it's terrible. And what's really bad is, like, the dad up there's got a temper. So I'll be sitting outside, minding my own business, like listening to music or watching a video, and I can hear him start screaming at his kids at the top of his lungs. And I'm like, God. Like, I get it, kids are frustrating, but really? Like, the whole world don't need to know that you're mad at your kid. You shouldn't be that mad. This is the most I've talked in a while. My throat's like not happy with it. Oh well. I think once this weather stops shifting so bad, it'll be better. That and the pollen. I'm allergic to just about everything, so that don't help. No, that's my downstairs neighbor out smoking. That's what that is. That ain't my job. uh, Definitely not my job. You would think that some people weren't allowed to have children, but God help us. Sorry, Keith, I've been sick too, but nice to see you. So, yeah, it's not my job to check his license to do that, but some people definitely should not have kids. I know. Unfortunately, I know. So, can't tell if that's thunder or it's hard to tell what I'm hearing. There's, I'm hearing too much shit right now. Yep. Well, I don't agree with that. The problem here in America is we have so many foreigners here and illegals here that they are out, they have more babies than Americans have. And their population's starting to kind of drown us out. So I think politicians maybe, but Trump in general, I think he's, encouraging that because it's how it should work. Like Americans should populate America, not foreigners. So, and I agree with that. Like 100%. That's why he's trying to end the birthright citizenship because that was only supposed to be meant for children of slaves and stuff. Okay, Keith, I hope you feel better. Thank you for coming in. Well, yeah, of course it's their intent. That's why they need to get the hell out of here. Like, people are going to call me like racist or some kind of phobic or something, and I'm not. If you're not, first off, if you're in this country illegally, you have to go. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, go home, You can self deport and then you can try to do it the right way. Or if we have to kick you out, you don't come back ever. Like, and for people that are here using visas that are committing crimes and shit, they should be gone too. If you can't come to our country to assimilate and make things better, you don't belong here, period. Like, I don't know where lost the way along the way that the left lost that. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, you let the third world into your country, and eventually your country's going to become the third world. Especially when they're coming from places that don't have their own government, no way of vetting them, like believe in like the Quran. I, yeah, I'm just, they shouldn't be here. Like, I left that shit behind years ago. They shouldn't be in my country. But, you know, that's how it goes. He had the stupidest president ever, and he decided that borders weren't borders. Now we have retarded left winged idiots screaming that we shouldn't have borders and that ICE is targeting brown people, apparently. Whatever. Like, get over it. They're just doing their damn jobs. It's what they get paid to do. Let them do it and leave them alone. So. Yeah. This country's definitely a little bit crazy. Well, not so much anymore. Thank God. But it was. The Democrats have been destroying this country, like, terribly. And then when Trump comes in office, it's his fault. Everything's been his fault for the last 10 years. So, whatever. Like, oh my God. I had somebody comment on my Harris post that Harris would have been a better president than Trump. Like, our country would be in ruins right now if that woman became president. Like, we stand zero chance with her as president. That's why I hope she does run again 2028, which they're putting her on the list, so oh Lord. I don't even know what to say to that. Some people. So, oh wow. I had to report somebody yesterday. They called me the C word. Now I'm sure it don't take much to, you don't have to use your imagination to figure that one out. I was like, what? Call me that to my face and see if you remain standing. can't reach through the computer and grab your ass, so I'll report you. Um, he's been up there for a while. I'm surprised the baby's not throwing a fit. She'll bang on the sliding glass door when he's out there. So cute. I'll be happy when they finish the playground so the kids aren't like running around on the rocks out there. They've got a bunch of big boulders around uh, a little bush out there, and the kids like to like try to skip on them and shit. And I'm always afraid one of them are gonna fall and crack their head. It's like not the safest way to play. So, and I mean, little ones do it. So the older kids, I don't care so much about. You know, they can hold their own, but the babies start doing it, and I'm like, oh, that's not a good idea. So, well, I guess I'm gonna get my behind off here and go clean up what I've got to clean up. And if I could get the baseball game tonight, I'll come watch it with you guys. So we'll have to see. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you, Venture. I love you guys.